everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So today I'm going to do kind of a different get ready with me. I'm going to do a makeup look using all different brands. So I'm going to use like a Neutrogena foundation. I'm going to use Fit Me powder. I'm going to use Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. Everything is going to be from a different brand. Okay, which seems like, well, don't we all do that? But I don't generally do that in these videos. I generally try to show you a certain thing. But here we're just gonna mix different brands together and see how they work. So we're gonna start with some NYX Angel Veil. And honestly, I just put my primer on just like a moisturizer. A lot of people dot it on and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Now, for my eye, even though I did just put some on my eye, I am gonna so boom, we use NYX, so I can't use anything else that is NYX. Now we're gonna use Neutrogena foundation. Hopefully this is the right color. It may be a little dark. That's okay. Make it work, designers. The only thing about the Neutrogena foundation is it's not full coverage, and I like full coverage. It's really very light though, like lightweight. And I kind of like that detail about it. But just look how incredibly dark it is on my skin. And it's very liquidy. Which I mean, it's liquid makeup, so it's going to be liquidy. But see, look at the difference between here and here. That's okay though. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna just be home, so. But I think I'm of the mind that if you're close enough, you can blend out. You could always put self-tan on your neck and stuff if you want to. But like I said, I'm not really going anywhere, so. I was watching Marky, and he was talking about the TikTok Amish community. So I gotta go, like, TikTok Amish drama. So I gotta go look at that and see what that's about. That's intriguing. And then I was like kind of scrolling through TikTok, and Mama Tot came up with a video about not trusting people, and it was in reference to this Amish girl deleting her TikTok. So I got to figure out what that's all about. Okay, so now I'm using, okay, I can't use Neutrogena anymore. Put that there. And this is a L'Oreal True Match, and I'm just using a little bit under my eye. It's just something I have discovered. I really like to do this. Take a slightly different shade and go across my eye, because I feel like in certain light, it really lights up the situation. So that's it. I can't use L'Oreal anymore. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is brand new. I just opened it. I love Fit Me products. I really do. I think they're as good as the high-end stuff. I really do. The Fit Me foundation, I think, is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte Tilbury foundation that I like so much. It's not exactly like it, but it's similar. I have a Fit Me foundation right here, but it's unopened, and I want to keep it unopened for special occasion. I just burped. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I was watching, I think it was either Robert or James Walsh, said we don't need to do powder over foundation. It's just a habit of mine, and I like to have it. All right, so now we're going to do, let's see, what eyeshadows do we have near me. I have ColourPop, I have Makeup Revolution, or Revolution Beauty. I have a lot. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got Morphe. Got this one. I've got let's use Morphe, the Maddie Ziegler palette. It's such a pretty palette. Look at it. I love it so much. But we're going to use for the eyeshadow. And then that cuts Morphe out. Can't use Morphe anymore after this. Yeah. I need to pin that down better. See, look how pretty that is. That just kind of plum color. I think it's so pretty. Look at that. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Then I think I'm just gonna dip my finger in here and get this nice, that really nice frost. And put it right there. There is a copper in here, right up here, that I think would look really good with. This is the color I have over here. I just put it on very light, and I think this copper would look good with it. But I really wanted to try this, this frost, the first frost that I showed you. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of black, because you know I love my black. Just a tiny bit. bit of this plum right under my eye. There. I got some of the frost like out here and everything, but I think it's okay. I think it'll be fine. Now, okay, I didn't actually use the Incognito concealer, which is Wet n Wild, and I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Stitch eyeliner. Now, it doesn't matter if I'm using a different line under that brand. I can only use that brand one time. So I can't use any more Wet n Wild after I use this eyeliner. I can't even use like a different Wet n Wild eyeliner. All has to be this one eyeliner. And I'm done with Wet n Wild products. Okay. Now, did I do ColourPop yet? Neutrogena, NYX, Wet n Wild, L'Oreal. I didn't do ColourPop yet. So we're gonna do, this is She Glam. I'm not gonna use another She Glam product, so. Oh, and I used the Fit Me, which is Maybelline. Okay, now I'm going to use ColourPop Lippy. Although the color doesn't pop as much as I would like it to. Okay, and so what is this brand? This is, oh no, this is Maybelline. I like to go over this color with some Maybelline red, but I can't do that because I've already used a Maybelline product. So, let's see if I have a dark lip product without going over there to that stuff. So we have a Revlon. So was there any other Revlon I wanted to use? No. And some of these may be sister companies that I don't know about. So don't blame me if they're sister companies and I use the product in it because I don't know all that. This still isn't quite dark enough for me, but we'll see. Once it mattes down, we'll see how I like it. So Revlon, I can't use another Revlon product. And while that does its thing, we're gonna do my brows. Where is my brow pencil that I've been loving? I loved it so much I was even willing to sharp it. Now this is Revolution Beauty. So let's see, I got I got Morphe. I've got NYX, I got Neutrogena, I got She Glam, I got L'Oreal, Wet n Wild, ColourPop, Revlon, and Maybelline. So I can use a Revolution Beauty to just fill in my lashes. One day I'm gonna go get my, not my lashes, my brows. One day I'm gonna go get my brows professionally done and I'll bring y'all along with that. Maybe we'll do the brow bar at Ulta, although they frown upon filming, but I could film before and after. Okay, now let's see. Oh no, I already used Wet n Wild and Maybelline, so I can't use this palette, face palette, and I can't use these 3 Alice in Wonderland palettes that I like to use. It's the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So, I will use, oh, I can't use that because that's L'Oreal. I can't use that because that's Maybelline. I can't use, okay, so I have a Milani blush, but I want to use this Milani highlighter palette, so I can't use this. This is Hard Candy. I have a Hard Candy highlighter and blush palette. Maybe I'll use that, but let me see what other blush I have over here. I have a million blushes, but I don't want to go over there and search for them while I have y'all waiting for me. Okay, so we have Physicians Formula blush. We'll use this. We'll use this. It looks like some of it got broken. Oh, that's a want, but it's still fine. It's real pretty, but it's got broken pieces in here, and I don't want to show you, but it's got like little hearts in it. Okay, so that's my blush. So Physicians Formula, can't use any more Physicians Formula. So now we're gonna go in with my Milani highlighter palette, and I'm going to start with this darker highlighter for just above here, which I may have put too much. That's fine. Then I'm gonna go with the gold highlighter just around here. Maybe down here a little bit. Okay, and now this nice pearly highlighter. A cute little highlighter brush. We'll try this. When I do a fan brush, I like to hold the bristles together like this and go into the product like that and then let it go, because I find it just picks it up better. Okay, and mascara. I can't use my favorite mascara because it's Maybelline. I've already used a Maybelline product. It's Milani. So I can use Scandalize by Rimmel. So I will use this, even though I don't care for this mascara. I'm gonna use it anyway. God bless you. Eric just sneezed. Oh. I think I'm gonna watch me a scary movie tonight. Y'all wanna see more scary movie reviews? I like it. Okay. So I want to say something. With the stress of Marshall's surgery and Tina passing away and all of that, I have felt really blah, and I haven't really tried to make myself presentable. I've just done smear a little here, smudge a little there, but just haven't cared. Today, I'm just so relieved to have Marshall's surgery behind us now that, you know, I'm feeling better, at least about that. And I think that this makeup look shows that. I think this is the best I've done my makeup in weeks, maybe even months. And I'm kind of bummed that I'm not going out anywhere to show this off, that I'm just doing this for a video, because it may not look good on camera, but in the mirror, it looks great. So I'm very happy with this look. And I used all different products. Oh, wait, let's do a setting spray. I can't use this setting spray because it's Wet n Wild, but look how cute it is. It's Stitch. And he's buried in the sand. Let's see what other setting spray I have. Surely I have another setting spray. Actually, I probably don't. It's not something that I buy often. I don't really grab setting spray. I certainly understand the benefits of it. It's just not something I commonly go for. Let's look in here. I haven't used this brush yet. I got this brush, I believe, from Amazon. It's in this cute container. And it's just like that, but I just haven't used it yet. It's super cute. Like, see, it's got, I think it was less than $1. I think I was doing this Amazon thing where I was purchasing things that they had to be less than $5. And I think this was only $1 or $2. Okay, well, there's no setting spray other than that Wet n Wild one, and I can't use that because I've already used a Wet n Wild product on my face. So, dadgummit. So that's it for that look. I'm actually quite happy with the way this look turned out. I'll just have to remember what products I used and do this again when we're going out one night. This year is in July will be our 30th anniversary of the night we met, and our 28th wedding anniversary in August. So that's kind of exciting. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's just a makeup video. I wasn't talking about true crime or anything, which is coming up. I'm getting actually ready to film a video where I talk about some things. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.